Hello.
Hi, Madonna.
Estelle, talk to me. How are you?
I'm cold, but otherwise, other than that, I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get you warmed up.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's 26 degrees today here.
Oh my
Which
gosh.
is
Where are you exactly?
I'm in New Hampshire, but it's actually warm. Like it's usually like 10 or 8 degrees. 10 or 8 degrees, and that is like you can't even be outside at all, you know.
Right. Arctic.
Arctic. Exactly, Arctic. But still, I understand the dampness of California. It gets to you, you know? Gets to your...
Yeah, so I just spend the day in my house, like, hunched in front of the computer, so...
Okay, we'll try to remedy that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the props so far are a full Gertie ball, a roller, and a pinky ball. Teresa, you're next if you wanted to talk to me.
I am still having right hip stuff, which actually my acupuncture says is sciatica.
Okay.
Probably. So I just sat for an hour on a pinky ball in my chair, and it feels better when I'm sitting on a pinky ball, weirdly.
Are you laying an egg with it or elsewhere?
No, I put it under my right hip to relieve the pain of the whatever right hip or sciatica.
Be careful with sitting on it, only because like it's sort of like a bottleneck, and I don't want to irritate your nerve. But I mean, do what you think, but I wouldn't have you sit on a pinky ball there.
Okay.
Maybe a Franklin ball.
Okay. I'll try that too.
Okay. But we're gonna work on the hips today. Erica, you're next.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi.
I'm good. I'm pretty much recovered from my strep infection.
Good.
And I'm feeling really quite good. So I'm ready for anything.
Back to it. All right. All right. I'll repeat the props again. A fully inflated Gertie ball, a roller, and a pinky ball. And we're going to start standing, rolling out the feet on the pinky ball, just FYI. And let's see. It's noon right now. So I'm just going to open the floor to anyone who needs to talk to me. If you don't, then just stand up with your pinky ball to roll your foot.
I would love some neck work. I'm still getting these weird out of the blue neck spasms. So anything at sort of C7 upper back, C7 and downwards, maybe 3 or 4 vertebrae. That's the between the scapula.
Interesting. So what are you thinking, Joan?
Well, it seems to be triggered by hanging my head over.
Oh,
doing
yeah.
something that I'm, hanging my head over that, and then suddenly there's this terrible spasm.
Makes total sense, right? So, okay, I'm going to think about that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What are the props? Sorry, I'm late.
Full Gertie, roller, pinky ball, and we're starting with foot rolling in the beginning. So, you're going to have the ball on the floor, and I want you to put your right foot on the ball first. If I can see your foot, it just helps me cue you, but it's up to you. And realize that you're doing Pilates everywhere else. So your standing leg, you're, leveling your hips, tucking down your tail, tucking your ribs and your chin, all of that, and try not to let it be disturbed by rolling your foot. Okay, now put your toes on the floor and the ball right in front of your heel. And press down and maybe swivel the heel side to side to massage that area. Margaret, I'm going to make you my demo. She's a great view of this. Oops, and I will mute all right now. Okay, you're muted. So now put your heel on the floor and the ball right behind the knuckle of your toes. Good. So put as much weight on that as you can handle. Let your toes hang over the ball. And you should feel a stretch on the top of your foot. Okay? And now we're going to work on the metatarsal mobilization. So just, if you can look at your foot, please do. You're going to lift and spread your toes. So you're spreading big toe away from pinky toe, basically. And then hang your toes over and feel that stretch again. And repeat it. Lift and spread, and then hang over. So this metatarsal joint tends to lose mobility, and it affects your walking a lot. And if it doesn't move, you have to like turn your foot out in order to walk, which affects bunion issues and knee problems, hip problems. So it's just so important to keep this joint moving. Now let all your toes hang down, and you're gonna roll in and out. So bring big toe side of the foot towards the ground, and then pinky toe side. And so this is just a rolling of your tarsal bones that needs to happen when you walk as well. And when we wear super tight shoes and like squeeze our foot, this movement just doesn't happen. And then your knee and your hip take the brunt of every step you take. So we're doing this just to keep that mobilization there, but you can think about like the shoes you're wearing and how tight they are. Okay, let's switch feet. So Pilates on the standing side, get your alignment, and just start rolling down the left foot. Toes on the floor, ball right in front of your heel. Press down and swivel that heel side to side. Or just press down, whatever serves you. Okay, heel on the floor, ball right behind the metatarsal bone, which is your knuckle. Let all the toes hang down and look down at your foot. You should feel a stretch on the top of the foot. Okay, now lift and spread the toes, and then lower. You don't have to look at your foot if it hurts. You don't have to do that. Okay, let all the toes hang down, and we're gonna roll big toe side of the foot towards the floor, and then pinky toe side. You don't have to look at your foot. You can just close your eyes and feel your foot, whatever. Very good. Okay, now I want you to lift your camera so I can see your upper body. This is sort of, this is hard because we're gonna go up and down. I mean, ideally I would see your mat and your body, but if I have to choose, I think right now I'll just see your upper body at least. Okay, so hips distance parallel feet at the back side of your mat. And we're gonna lift all 10 toes off the ground. Lift all 10 toes up, feel the big toe, knuckle, the pinky toe, knuckle, and the heel. And then set down one toe at a time, from pinky toe to big toe, one at a time. And repeat that. Lift them up, walk them down, one at a time. Set them down once more. And we're going to go into a Pilates hip hinge squat. So rotate your palms to face forward. So basically your pinkies are by the side of your body. Your thumbs are outside, pointing out. And your palms are facing forward. And you're gonna make your hip hinge booty back squat. So it's like you're reaching for a seat that's just too far back there. So Erica, keep your arms by your sides just like we put them. Good, stay right here, think long neck, think shoulders down, straight arms, and you're gonna press your arms back behind you. So think 20 times and just feel the muscles on the back of your arm working. Ooh, everyone looks really good. Make sure your knees are pointing straight over your second toe. Knees are above the ankles. So they're not in front of your toes, they're back. Everyone's looking good though. Everyone I can see is looking good. Stay as upright as you can, Teresa, so keep your back as upright as you can. So you're fighting leaning over. It's this kind of an isometric workout. Okay, now micro bend to the elbows. Micro bend, straighten all the way 20 times. Okay, then micro wing flaps. You just open and close your arms. So you squeeze your body, open your arms, squeeze your body, open your arms. So we're warming you up, warming up your whole back body. Everyone's looking so good. Now, stay here. Circle the arms out to the side and then over your head so they're on either side of your ears. Stand up. Stand all the way up. Look up at the ceiling if you can and circle your arms back down to your sides. Back down to your sides. Good. We're going to repeat that. So booty back, hip hinge, squat, arms behind you. Circle the arms till they're over your head. Stand up, look up. Circle the arms until they're by your sides. So that's what you're repeating, okay? So just the squat, circle, stand up, circle. Couple more. I am so impressed with all of you. You all know how to bend over. Okay, one more. Make it your best. Okay, arms down by sides. Now we're going to roll down into a forward fold. So this might be the time to point your camera down if you have not already. Just point the camera down to your mat. And we're going to roll down into forward fold. So you're touching the floor, if not the roller. Heavy head. Dangle yes, shake no. The goal is to decompress the neck. Good. Now let the head hang and just alternate bending one knee at a time. Good. Walk into downward facing dog stretch. Reach hips back. Make sure head is between your arms. So the right position is when your head is just sort of between your arms. Okay, good. Pedal your feet. So you're pushing down one heel at a time. Reach both heels equally. We're going to do our upper back reset. So shoulder shrugs. Push the ground away. Shoulders to ears and then shoulders to butt. That's it till 8 miles. Keep your head between your arms the whole time. So you're moving on this diagonal line. Nice, Margaret. Very good. Okay, keep your shoulders towards your butt. So you've got a nice long neck. You're going to turn your head right, turn your head left. Good. Center your head. Chin towards chest, head back behind arms. Repeat that. Chin towards chest, head back behind arms. Think of keeping a double chin as you bring your head back behind your arms. Keep your chin tucked in. That will keep a long vertebrae instead of crunching the back of your neck. Okay, head dangles right between your arms just like in the beginning, and we'll do overhead push-ups. So challenge yourself. Can you do 10? So aim for the ground between your hands, Erica. So think crown of head between your hands. Yes. And that will get you the right angle. Yes. Whenever you are done, you'll put your knees down. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so roller under the front of your legs. We're going to roll the quads. So this is more warm-up. You are doing a baby plank. So keep your shoulders down, keep your belly in, keep your hips lifted up. You don't want to sag to the floor. Turn your body a little bit to the right. Turn your body a little bit to the left. Good. Now come completely onto the right side only. Roll between your knee and your hip. And you all know your body by now, so you probably know exactly where you're tight. And you're welcome to just focus right there. Okay, pause. Roll forward and back across that spot. Pause, bend and straighten the right knee. Good, good. Okay, turn over to the left side, same instructions. So feel free to dial in where you know you need it. Pause, roll forward and back. Pause, bend and straighten your knee. Good, good. Come to all fours position and lay the roller lengthwise in front of you, so it's going to be between your arms. Okay, hands and knees. You're straddling the roller. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And circle the shoulders. So Teresa, lengthwise underneath you, yeah. And you're just straddling it. Nadia, I'm going to make you a demo. Good, good. Now we're going to start moving. So inhale into your back and C-curve your back towards the sky. So it's like a big helium balloon. And then exhale your belly in. Lengthen head and tail away from each other to return to neutral. Repeat it. Now adjust the roller until you can lay down on your front on top of it. Goalpost arms. Rock side to side like a boat. Center yourself on the roller. Take an inhale into the back of your body. Float your chin a centimeter off the roller and exhale from the front of your body, all the air out. Do not set your chin down until you're empty. Then set your chin down and start over. Inhale into your back. Float your chin a centimeter off the roller. Exhale from the front of your body. And then set your chin down again. On this next one, float your chin off and stay. Nod no. A tiny no. Good. Set your chin down. And now we're going to circle the shoulders. So shoulder blades back and down. Bring your arms to T and stand 10 fingers on the ground. And circle the shoulders again, back and down. Bring your palms to the floor next to your waist. Swan. Press into your palms. Peel all the way off the roller. Good. And then draw the shoulders down your back as you return. Good. Now press off the roller. And change the roller to be across your mat. And we're going to roll the hips and the upper back. So take a seat on it. Hands behind you. Knees and feet together in front of you. That's it. Rachel, I'm going to make you my demo. So you're rolling from the sit bones to the top of your pants, basically. Now tip your knees 1 inch to your right. Let the right knee open. And then knees back together. Tip your knees 1 inch to your left. Let the left knee open. Knees back together. Set your butt on the floor and put the roller at the bottom of the ribs. Hands behind your head. Lengthen your throat, lengthen your neck, but tuck in your ribs. So your abs are working. This is not a relaxed position at all. Lift your hips up and roll 2 inches right here, breathing into the roller. Set your hips down, windshield wiper. So Talema, support your head with your hands unless you, oh, you're doing something else. Gotcha. Do what you gotta do. No. Okay, center yourself, lay back and round up, pivoting at the roller. Good. So it's going to be tempting to bring your chin forward, but try to really pivot at the roller instead. Good. And this is a perfect example of how your abs keep you from having forward head posture. Basically, good strong abs. Okay, now take the roller up a little higher on your upper back. Roll 2 inches. Set hips down. Windshield wiper. Center yourself, lay back, and round up, moving at the roller. Good, good. Okay, take the roller 1 spot higher. We'll roll 2 inches. Set hips down, windshield wiper. Center yourself, lay back, folding over the roller, and then round up, pressing into the roller. Good, good. Now, lift your hips and bring the roller to the bottom of your ribs as you inhale. Big inhale into the roller, big exhale as you roll to the top of your shoulders. Top of the shoulders, set your butt down, lay back in your hands, opening up your collarbones, your throat, your chest. Very good. All right, now we're going to take that pinky ball and roll your hips. We're going to roll your hips. So let's lay on the right side first. Imagine you're going to put the pinky ball in like a side hip pocket, or you're just under the iliac crest if you know your anatomy, and you're laying on your side. Now it should feel pretty tight in this area. So raise your hand if you know where the greater trochanter is. Okay, raise your hand if you don't know exactly where it is. All right, I will review for those of you who don't know. So while we're laying here, I'll just do a little anatomy walkthrough on the top side. So put your top hand on your hip like you're angry at someone and you've got some attitude. Good. Okay, that's your iliac crest. That's your iliac crest, where all these muscles attach, okay? It's a big crest of bone that goes from your pointer finger all the way back to your spine, pretty much. Now, if you slide your hand down an inch, that's where all the hip abductor muscles are, right where you're touching, and that's what we're trying to roll with the pinky ball, okay? If you go lower, like slide your hand even lower, you'll find a bone that's poking out. So your knees should be bent, legs stacked. Otherwise, I think you won't feel what I'm talking about. So there's a little bone that's poking out. That's your greater trochanter, and there's a big bursa there. And it can get inflamed because it gets pushed on too much because everything's too tight. So we don't want to roll right there. We don't want to roll that bone. We want to go above the bone, below the crest. So do that on the bottom side. You can go as far forward as you want, as far back as you want. You can tuck and tilt your pelvis. You can move the knee around. Yeah. If the front is the tighter area on you, then I like to straighten the bottom leg and like tip forward a little bit and like put the front knee down maybe. And then you can also go down the leg there. Like you can creep around wherever you feel you need it. And then if the back is the more tight spot for you, then you would do the opposite. You would kind of roll partially back, put the foot behind you. But I tend to find people are more tight in the front, even if they don't feel it, because it's just so tight they can't even feel the rolling because it's like impenetrable, you know. So I tend to make people roll the front as much as possible. Now let's turn onto your back, and we're going to roll the back of the hip a little bit. So put the ball where a jeans pocket might be on your butt. And from there, you can kind of walk around and explore the whole glute. And you can just sit still. You could fan the knee open and close. Now the last area we'll do on this right side is above the iliac crest. So you know where it is. You're gonna go right above it. That's your lower back. So you can do anywhere along the iliac crest. You can also go along the spine. Let's turn on to the left side now. So like you're gonna put the ball in a side pocket. And then explore anywhere front to back. When you feel done with this, turn onto your back and get the back of the glute. Could open and close that knee. All right, now the last place is the lower back. So on the other side of the iliac crest. Nicely done. Okay, now if you're done with the ball, you could spend all your time doing this if that's what you needed to do. If you're done, we're gonna get on the roller head to tail. And I want you to start with your head hanging off the back of the roller. So it is resting, the edge of the roller is at your hairline. Very good. So once you sort of hook your skull on the roller, you're gonna pick your butt up and pull it away from your head and set it down so you have a little traction experience. And then just try to relax so your own weight is the work. You don't have to work hard for this at all. And slowly turn your head side to side. So Telemas, you could go further. I think the roller isn't quite at your hairline. There, that looks good. I mean, you can do wherever you want to do it, but that's where I was intending to have it be done. As long as it's not on your neck vertebrae, you can do it anywhere on your head. Now, instead of rolling side to side, I want you to rub. So you're going to nod no, and you're just basically trying to massage that tissue with that edge of the roller, like a cat kind of rubbing its head on a piece of furniture. Okay, and then just be heavy. Just be heavy. Pick your head up and turn it to the right and set it down. Set it down. Now reach through, right, keep your arm right where it is. Reach through your left thumb. Sorry, palm down. Reach through your left thumb. Like it's getting longer. Okay, pick your head up, turn it to the left, set it down, be heavy, and then wherever your right hand is, turn it palm down and reach through your right palm as if it's getting longer. Okay. Palms facing up by your side, head centered, and scoot yourself back onto the roller. We're going to do some core breathing. So hold the ribs with your hands, thumbs to the back, fingers to the front, and slide your hands as close to your armpits as you can. So keep the back ribs heavy, the bottom of the back ribs heavy as you breathe. Inhale into your thumbs. Exhale, narrow your ribs. Telemas, that was really good. I saw that. Move hands onto lower back. Breathe into your hands on your lower back. Exhale, hollow down your belly. Hands on either side of your waist. All fingertips together, so they're all on the front of your waist. Inhale into your back. Exhale, tighten a belt under your fingertips. So Teresa, I think of your waist maybe a little lower. Yeah, between your hips and your ribs, exactly. Move hands to touch pubic bone. And make sure you're nice and heavy on the roller right now. Heavy, relaxed thighs, relaxed butt. You're just hanging out. And you're going to exhale, tighten the belt under your thumbs. And tuck pubic bone towards belly button. Try not to use your butt to do that. Use your abdominals. Inhale, return. And repeat. So keep your thighs and your booty relaxed. As you exhale, cinch a belt and tuck. Now interlace hands behind your head. We're going to add an ab curl to this. So as you tuck your pelvis, ab curl. Then lay back and open up your elbows. Inhaling. Exhale, belt, tuck, ab curl. Elbows point up. Inhale, lay back, open the elbows. Repeat. Hold your next ab curl and exhale the belly down 20 times. 20 pulses belly in, 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 in. Whenever you finish, reach both arms forward. See if you can come a little higher up. Take your arms over your head. Don't lose any height. Lay all the way down, touch the floor, and make a big arm circle around. Good. Reach up to the sky, round up. How high can you go? How high can you go off your roller? Good. Stay up there, take your arms over your head. Don't lose any height. Lay down, touch the ground. Big circle of the arms around. Twice more. So Margaret, try not to start your circle until you've laid all the way down. So arms go overhead. You lay down, you touch the floor. Then you do your circle. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Now come up one more time. You're reaching up. You come up. Exhale your belly down 10 to 20 times. If your neck is getting strained, you must lay down. Do not strain your neck for me, please. And whenever you do lay down, put your arms by your sides on the mat, and we will do balance challenge. So opposite arm and leg, tighten your belt, you lift, you return. Now, what I look at is your pelvis and your shoulder. So if I see you tuck your pelvis to lift your leg, that's not what I'm going for. I want your pelvis to stay in neutral. And I don't want your shoulder to dance around either. I want it to stay relaxed against the roller. Okay, now extra challenge, right arm, left leg, up. Touch the right hand to the inside of the left knee. Exhale all the air out of your belly. Then reach arm and leg away from each other. So arm overhead, leg out. Press, touch and press 4 more times. You count. And then second side. Good. When you're done, slide off your roller onto the mat and put it under your hips to stretch the hips out. We'll go right into the splits. Right leg straight up, left leg straight out. Hold on to your right thigh. Interlacing your hands, good. And just enjoy the stretch. So we're doing, we're not doing middle stretch, Margaret. We're doing right leg up, left leg down on the floor. Yeah. I think people call these scissor splits. Okay, switch sides. One more set. So back and forth again. And then middle splits. Middle splits, so grab your inner thighs and hold the legs open. Close the legs together, put your feet down on the mat, and take the roller out. Make sure your Gertie ball is reachable. We're not going to use it yet, but very soon. Bridges, arms on the ground by your sides. So exhale, tighten your belt, tuck your pelvis, and peel up into bridge. So like your spine is a piece of tape, you're peeling it off the ground. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, peel down, ribs, lower back, hips, and return your arms to the floor. Repeat. On your next one, you're just going to stay up there. Arms on the ground by your side. So you're going to tuck your tailbone towards your knees and release and repeat. So you just tuck and release, tuck and release. Now tuck and pulse your hips towards the ceiling so little baby presses up. And then one hip at a time. So right hip, left hip. Good. Peel down through your spine. Very nice. Take your Gertie ball and put it underneath your right foot. So neutral pelvis. Neutral pelvis. Maybe put your hands on your pelvis, just like earlier. Good. So you're going to exhale, tighten that belt around your waist, and I just want you to roll the ball out and in without destabilizing you. So Erica, you want to have both knees bent. The left foot should be on the floor. Yeah. The right leg is straightening and bending. So the challenge is that you're not wobbling your hips around. Now roll it in. Put your arms on the ground by your side, and we're going to press up into bridge. So tuck your pelvis. We'll do 5. Tuck your pelvis, peeling up and peeling down. Okay, peel up on number 5 and stay. You're going to try to press down on the ball without moving anything else. Just push on it and release the press and press and release. Press, release. Now peel down through your spine. And scoot the ball under your left foot. Good. Right foot on the floor, hands on your pelvis. You're going to tighten a belt under your thumbs and roll the ball out and in. Don't let it disturb your pelvis at all. Okay, roll it in. You're going to put your arms on the ground and we go up into bridge. 5 times. Peel up, peel down. So Anne, try to not have your heel on the ground. Your foot, the ball should be right under your foot. You got to roll it closer till it's in a bridge place. So you got to bend. Oh, you're not doing it. Gotcha. Do you. Good girl. Okay, so you're going to hold up your next one. And without destabilizing anything, can you push into that ball and relax and press and relax?
I feel like I'm using my hamstring way too much for this. What am I supposed to be using? My butt?
On which leg?
The one that's on the ball.
I mean, it's not wrong to use your hamstring. Definitely. It's a hip extensor. I'm always trying to get the butt to participate more.
Okay.
But basically, it's almost like doing a one-legged bridge. Having the ball under your foot, it kind of makes that leg useless to you in a way. Okay, so now come on down, everybody. Very good. And then last thing, put both feet on the ball and make flat back. So tuck pelvis into flat back, hands behind your head. You're going to ab curl. Keep your flat back as you roll the ball out and in. Keep your flat back. All right. Come on in. And we're going to turn onto the right side right away. We've got a bunch of things to do before I run out of time. So support your head. I want a neutral spine, so I recommend touching your low back and making sure you got a curve there. You're in neutral, you're not tucked. And then put your hand on your low belly. Pull your belly in as you open your knee. Okay, slide both legs straight. Put your left palm on the ground in front of your heart. You're going to lift both legs up and your head off your arm if you can, and your bottom arm if you can. You can lift it all up and just exhale your belly in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Turn onto the belly and we're going to do some hip extension. So press the front of the right hip into the ground as you lift the right leg up and alternate that. So play with maybe doing this a little wider than you usually do. So just add a couple inches and see what happens. Good. Now lift both legs up and your forehead off your hands. Open and close. Open and close. And rest. Whew. Turn on to your left side for clams. So touch your lower back and feel that you've got some curve there. So you're in a neutral. And then put your hand on your belly in the front and you're going to pull your belly in as you open your knee. So clams, Teresa, unless you're doing your own thing. Good. Straighten both legs, put right hand on the floor in front of you, and you're going to lift both legs up, your head up, maybe your bottom arm as well, and just 10 exhales, belly in. After your 10, roll right onto your belly. Keep your legs up and both arms are up over your head. Up over your head and just hold, shoulders down, keep your pubic bone down. Long neck, crown of heads reaching away from your heels, and then rest. Push back to child's pose. Come to all fours. Tuck your toes under, downward dog. Do whatever you want. We are winding down from class, so this is your time. Do what other things you need right now. Whenever you're done with down dog, change to forward fold. And again, do whatever you want. Bend both knees into chest and roll up to standing. Circle shoulders 5 times. All right, everyone, you are done. Thank you very much for coming. And I hope you feel good today. Goodbye, everybody.